Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Binman and today you are tuned in for what do I wear for Valentine's or Galentine's. It is February, the month of showing your love and your appreciation for your friends, your family, your significant others, your kiddos, anybody who you just want to share a special thank you for being my friend, thank you for being in my life. It's a really fun time to do those celebrations and to get together with those people. So what do you wear to those events? What do you wear to those occasions? So today we are going to be talking about 3 different types of celebrations, from casual to that in between to really fancy. So let's get started. Outfit 1 is a really great daytime option, or anytime when you are getting together with friends and family and it needs to be a little bit more on that casual side, whether because of the venue or what you're doing or just who you're gathering with. The vibe is a little bit more casual. This is a great way to kind of dress up that casual but also not be too outside of the box. So we've got this great blouse from Evereve with this awesome floral print, but even though the floral print is on the bigger side, it is a little bit more muted because it's tone on tone on tone with the purples and a little bit of tan kind of outlining the flower pattern. So nothing that's in your face, something that is going to be classic and a go-to in your wardrobe from now through the end of spring and maybe even into fall a little bit. I paired it with a faux suede belt, which adds just a little bit of extra detail and a little bit of that spring flair, also drawing out the tan that's in the blouse as well. With your necklace, you can go glamorous, you can go a little bit more vintage with something that has a little bit of black. Black is always going to elevate, and yes, you can mix your black and your brown, not a big deal. I've paired it with a high-rise boot cut from the Kloth, and I think a boot cut is really great in February because it allows you to wear a little bit of a heel without being in that wide leg area, which I feel is definitely coming, and a little bit more of that springtime vibe. But when I'm going a little bit blousier on top, sometimes it's nice to go a little bit more structured and fitted on the bottom. And then with my shoes, I'm going with my all-time faves, Michael Kors Flex pumps. And this is in the royal pink color, which is definitely a little bit more of that purple, and nothing is really matching, but that's okay because everything is talking to each other, everything goes, everything's in the same tone, and just by adding that little pop of that purpley pink on the bottom helps create a very cohesive outfit. So if you were wearing a different color on the top, try to match your shoes or like playing the same tone, and it just pulls your outfit together a little bit more. If the weather is really snowy outside and you just can't do the pump situation, then just go for a really nice boot in either a leather or a suede, but make sure that you try it on first because the suede belt and the suede boot could be a little over the top. So you might want to go with leather just to get an extra texture. So that is outfit 1. Outfit 2 is that great in-between outfit. So if it's an afternoon get-together, if it's a get-together with the gals, this could even be a work-appropriate option depending on where you work, a little bit more on the casual side. Definitely be aware of the hemline. It is above the knee, but it is definitely past the fingertips. So I would say appropriate for most offices, especially with the cardigan. So let's kind of break down this look and why is it good for the afternoon and why do we love it. First of all, the color. The color of the dress, the colors of the dress is so great. It's kind of stepping your toe into spring without being in your face. It's a softer palette. The print is small, so super feminine. It's a floral print, again, more feminine. You've got blushes, you've got a little bit of coral that you can bring out later, even in the summer. You have a navy background and you've got some green. So lots of different colors that you can play with from February all the way through the summer, if you so choose. Because it is Valentine's Day, or we are celebrating Valentine's Day, I chose to pop the pink, but I didn't want to go with the coral. It felt a little too in your face, and it didn't really go with my black wool tights, which I would absolutely be wearing with this dress in the Midwest in February. So I'm pairing it back to a blush cardigan. This one is from Taylor LOFT. It almost goes all the way down to the edge of the skirt, as you can see in the video, and it is a workhorse. All of the colors, this is kind of a staple cardigan that they bring out every year, and all of the colors I wear a ton, starting usually in March through May, and sometimes even around Valentine's Day. So again, we're bringing out that softer pink in the dress, and even though the background of this pattern of the Boden dress is navy, I'm pairing it with black instead of navy. I feel like if you go navy instead of black, it's going to take it almost on like a whimsical side, which would be really cute. But pairing it with black sophisticates it up just a little bit. And again, I have black wool tights. I don't have navy wool tights. So I'm kind of just going with black for February instead of navy. I'm pairing it with a faux croc belt from Evereve, and when you add in a little bit of that texture, a little bit of that shine, even though this dress already cinches in on its own with the elastic waist, just adding that little bit of a belt really calls attention to your waist, but it also just adds a little bit of that edge because it's a faux croc. It's also in black and it has gold when we are going a little bit sweeter with the colors that we have chosen. We're going with our black wool tights, and then we're going with these shoes, which are so good and have also been in my wardrobe for a really long time. These are from the brand Suede, and it is a rounded faux suede platform heel. These shoes remind me of Meryl Streep when she steps out of her car in the beginning of Devil Wears Prada. Mine are not Prada, obviously, but the beauty of a rounded toe pump, especially a platform, not only is it really comfortable on your feet, but it's also a sweeter version of the pointy toe pump. So a pointy toe pump is very empowering. It's great in the office. It's great especially if you are like a leader in your office area. But a rounded toe is a little bit more feminine, a little bit softer. So I think it plays really nicely with this sweeter ensemble. If you wanted to rough it up a little bit, I would definitely go a little bit more geometric. Might even do some boots, take it a little bit edgier, add a moto jacket. That would be super cute as well. And by cute, I mean edgy, awesome. This is cute. That would be edgy. So just, you know, play around with your accessories. If you want to go cute, softer colors, softer curves on your shoes, and you're good to go. So that is outfit 2. Option 3 is going to be a great one for a fancy night out. So this is also a great option if it's really cold outside and you can't bring yourself to put on a skirt or a dress that maybe you got in holiday time that's in black or pink, and you still want to be fancy, but you need to wear pants because it's cold. So how are we dressing this up, and how are we taking it to that next level? It's all in the accessories and the fact that we are playing with opposites on the color wheel. White and black, classic. You can go anywhere in white and black. We are adding a little bit of texture, a little bit of shine with these faux leather joggers from Commando, and a little bit of an interesting leg shape. It's not quite as skinny, but it's not a boyfriend or a straight. It's that in between, and it shows up our ankle. The ankle is one of the smallest parts of your body, so anytime you can show off your wrists and your ankles, that is a good idea. Super, super feminine. Also, this bone right here is really nice, especially in a button-down shirt to also show. So you've got a lot of feminine detail going on, just kind of like peeking out in an otherwise masculine kind of ensemble because we're in pants and we're in a button-up. So a little bit more of that like power dressing, but with a touch of femininity. Also, depending on what kind of necklace you go with, this one that I'm wearing here, this one is a little bit more, I would say, on that feminine side, a little bit nod to like the Victorian era. The one that I'm wearing in the video, that one is definitely all glam. So again, depending on where you are going, choose your necklaces accordingly and how you are personally feeling, as well as like your clutch or your handbag that you'll be taking, and that can take you in lots of fun different directions, but this is a really good building block for a fancy night out. The other thing you want to think about is how can you add a little bit of color. You can add it in your shoes, and we are doing it in this really pretty pink. This is a Faux Suede by Michael Kors. It is my favorite pump like out there on the market. It's a 3-inch heel, super, super comfy, and this is in a royal pink. But I would call this almost a purple because the pink, it's not quite lilac, but it's getting there. The interesting thing about this is that this color, super feminine. However, the shape, more geometric. Again, more of that power dressing. So everything about this outfit is very power forward, and you will feel very empowered when you're wearing it, but with the feminine details, and again, just by showing off your wrist, by, you know, rolling up your sleeves, and by showing your ankles, and a little bit of that collarbone adds that feminine touch. So that is outfit 3. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on 3 different outfits for 3 different Valentine's Day scenarios. Whether we are gathering with our friends, our family, significant others, for something casual, something in between, or something really fancy, there are options for everyone. I do fashion videos every Wednesday, beauty videos every Friday, and on Mondays I'm doing more quick videos on things to think about and make your life easier when you are getting dressed and doing your beauty routine. So thank you again for watching. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye!